cutting it last week. I'm going to have a drink. That's a blush, that should not be here. Wonder where the bronzer is. I swatched it earlier. Oh, it's there. I might just get into it, and if people come in, they come in. Right, so where am I starting? Oh, let's just start. I've got a plastic container here. This one's full of bronze. So we've got, it's all full of bronzer, powder bronzer. Then I've got about 3 off to the side. One's new though, so that's not going anywhere. Hi Cheryl, how are you? I'm just continuing with the declutter. I'll probably do swatches as well. This Shop Me Say one, a friend sent this to me. I've just not had a chance to use it. It's in the shade Frappe, which I believe is the lightest shade. It looks like that. I think I'm going to have to keep this just because I've not had a chance to use it. I would like to declutter at least 1 or 2. I mean, I wouldn't say I had a lot of bronzer, not compared to my blush collection. Do I have something to actually wipe my hand off with? Well, there doesn't appear to be any there. Right, where have I put my wipes? Right, anyway, that's that one. It's a really nice shade, actually. Then we're going Revlon's next. Oh, wait, there's some wipes over there. Just a few, mind, but that'll be enough. They're the biodegradable ones from Superdrugs. You know, like I said, they'll be enough. Revlon Skin Lights. This was a recommendation from Samantha Isendu when she was doing her Shop My Stash videos. I don't think she does them anymore, but that's what it looks like. You can tell I barely used it. At least the lighting's a bit better today. Don't know what was going on with it yesterday. And then, of course, the electricity went, which wasn't ideal. So that's that one there. Yeah, I want to continue to use that. All I can smell is aloe vera. I hate the smell of aloe vera. Hate using something that you don't like the smell of, like this. It's got rose water in it, but I've nearly finished it up and I've got another one in backup just because it's such a good setting spray. Hello, Pelin. How are you? Right, we've got a Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow one coming up next. So, looks like that's only a little mini. The highlighter, I don't think I like it. But this bronzer, you know, there's a real dent in it. I am doing well. What about you? I'm not doing too badly. I'm just doing, or trying to do, a bit of a declutter, Pelin. Yeah, this one is a really nice bronzer for fair skin. I don't think it says it's fair though. Let's have a look at the shade. Oh, why did they do this? It just says Mini Bronze and Glow, but look at the writing. How are you meant to see it? That's just really, really nice. It's quite warm toned, but it even suits my fair skin. Then up next is a cargo one, which I've had for ages. I think I've hit pan in this one. This one just says it's the matte powder bronzer. Hello. I'm sorry, I don't know what your username is. So that looks like that. I think this is one of the lightest bronzers I've got. So this will definitely stay around. I mean, I feel like this is a good idea because you're seeing things in your collection, if you've got a big collection that is, that you don't necessarily know, or can't remember if you've got these things. See, I like that as compared to all the others I swatched. Hi Shahana. I'm not doing too badly, thank you. How are you? Right, then we've got a 17. This one's not that old, so I don't think it's going anywhere. It's in the shade 020. They had 010, but it looked really light. My name is Yushu. I'm sorry if I haven't pronounced that right, Yushu, but thank you for telling me. Actually, I can't understand you very well because I am Turkish, but I am trying to talk with you. Well, your English is perfect because I can understand you. Aksan, I don't understand what you're saying. Fix your lighting. There's nothing wrong with the lighting. I can see. Nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with the lighting, curly girl? And you don't have to be so rude. If the lighting isn't to your liking, all you need to say is it's a bit dark. Hi, we win. Hi, Megan. It's very dull. It's not very dull at all. Right, 17 Glow and Define bronzer. If you don't like it, curly girl, you can leave. It might be my phone. It's literally on. I can't put it on any higher. That's the highest. And people tell me that's too bright, so then I go down to the lowest. And then that's too dull. Maybe turn your phone off and back on again. I'm not too sure where Accent's from. See, I can't, like, looking at that now, I feel like if it's a little bit brighter, you'll be able to see it better. No, actually, that's quite... And then if I turn it off altogether, what does it look like? You can't even see it when I turn it off altogether. So I'm just going to go with the lighting that I'm doing. Sorry, guys, if you're not liking it. I'll go, like, yeah, we'll do that. That's literally like I've got no light on. That's literally like... Let me turn my phone off. Actually, will I just be able to turn it around and you can see? No, that's making it look fuzzy. Let's just take this off the tripod and I'll show you basically what my ring light's on at the moment. That's what my ring light's on at the moment. Barely any light at all. I need light. In the UK, it's a very, very dull. So you need some kind of light. That's... Oh, with it in front of the light, you can't see it. Let's put it back on. And let's turn the camera around. So that's what it looks like. You can see that. Okay, at least I'm younger than you. Is that supposed to offend me, curly girl? Get out. Andy, don't listen to her. I know. And that's not offensive to me. Because she's probably only about 10. You are too rude, curly girl. She's just showing herself up, guys. She's showing herself up to be rude and disrespectful. What's the point making a comment like that, curly girl? It's very childish, isn't it? What's your favourite gloss? Can you show us? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the favourite, but I got these from Kiko not so long ago. So, is this lip oil? Yeah, this one's lip oil. It's limited edition. I really, really like that. Let's put some on, actually, because it's a lip oil. I'm not putting makeup on, but I'll put some of this on. So, Kiko have brought out this new collection. It's called Dream Phobia. So, that's what that looks like. And it's got all these different shimmers running through it. It's really, really pretty. And then we've got the lip gloss. How nice is that for a lip gloss? I have wore it in lives before. So that's that. Sorry, I can't. We must use English here. Yeah, it's only because I can't understand other languages, we win. You've got anger issues, so why are you taking them out on me in this chat, curly girl? It's so unnecessary, and, you know, if you keep coming in and having these anger issues, you won't be able to partake in the live. So, in the kindest possible way, I'd ask you to book your ideas up. Use English here because we have different from around the world. That's exactly true, Women, yes. Right, so I just swatched that one, so we're keeping that as well. And then this one has a bronzer and a blush in it. It's really nice. I mean, what's wrong with that light? And you can see what I'm showing you. I don't understand what's wrong with it. So this is the Ciarte London Olivia Palermo. It's in the shade Bluff Point. And you can see that I've used a lot of this bronzer here. I need to use more of the blush. I think I'll be keeping this because I really like the blush as well now. I didn't used to like rosy tone blushes when I bought this. That's why not a lot of the blush has been used, but that's it there. Double tap screen to leave a like for Andy, please. Thank you. Yes, if you wouldn't mind, guys. I know there's only 7 of you in here, and I've had 6 likes so far. Right, I think I'm coming up to one I can declutter. Revolution Long Weekend. It's like a glowy one. Looks like that. I just feel like it's too dark for me. Andy, maybe you can try to sell your product to us. No, I wouldn't sell used makeup, Women. It's actually not too bad. But it's orange. It's really, really orange. So I'm going to declutter it. Oh, I have a few Revolution products, for example, concealer. I've tried their concealer in the past. I've turned my phone off and on and it's better now. Okay. Right, we've got the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I just feel like you can see it okay now. If I had it really bright, maybe these products would look washed out. And then it looks like that. Still smells of chocolate. Hi, Simon. You don't have to keep saying hi either, guys. Don't flood the chat, otherwise I'll have to get you out. It's just, I know the chat's incredibly quiet at the moment, but I don't want... Right, you going, Simon. I'm not having you flood the chat like this. So that's that one. Yeah, I think we're keeping the majority of them just because there isn't an awful lot. I mean, I'm never going to go through all these bronzers in a lifetime. This one's new. This could be in the chopping block. Hi Thea. So it's the L'Oreal Infallible 24 hour fresh wear. Dry lips, use lip balm or like a lip sleeping mask. They really help out. I mean, yeah, that's all really I can recommend. I like using lip oils for dry lips. That's why I just put that lip oil on. What lip balm? Whatever you can get your hands on. The Laneige ones are nice, but they're expensive. That Kiko lip oil one is really, really good. But again, that's expensive. What country are you from, Curly Girl? I can only tell you what's good from the UK. I can't tell you what's good in other countries. Delaney Velides. 4 minutes 42. What do you mean? I'm not quite with you. For Easter I have $31. That's cool. Summer Fridays. I've heard Summer Fridays are good, Delaney. Yes, I want to try one of those. Now this bronzer is really smooth. Yeah, it's really smooth. But it's kind of in the testing phase, so I don't know. That might be on the chopping block. If you're from England, Home Bargains do some really nice lip sleeping masks, and they're only £2.99, so I'd go there. Unfortunately, Kiko is too expensive in Turkey. It's too expensive here, peeling. Like the £15.99, but they work a treat, so it's worth it, and they last quite a long time as well. And I think they sell them at Sephora too. Hi Huda. I have Summer Fridays. No worries, Curly Girl. Natural Collection, I don't think you can get this anymore, but I'll show it to you anyway. It's in the shade Sunshine. Looks like that. I might declutter it just because of its age and it's had its day. Yeah, let's declutter this into the bin. No worries, Curly Girl. Right, then we've got a Flower Beauty one in, it's called Heatwave, and it's one of their luminous bronzers. It's in the lighter shade Sunrise L1. Wrong way up. Mama. I'm no one's mama. And it's got a bit of a dent on it. I think I'll be keeping this. To me, it doesn't really have any warmth to it though. It's more of a contour shade. See, it looks like that, but I do like it. I'm not in Scotland, BC. You should know that. You're in here often enough. Right, and then we've got a contour shade here. It's in the shade Taupe. I've already said hello to you, Delaney. I'm not going to continue to give shout outs constantly. Yeah, you can tell it's a contour because it's got that grey tone rather than a warm tone underneath it. Right, Delaney, carry on and you will be out. What have I told you about spamming the messages? Oh, so you was being sarcastic, were you? The fact that I'm not from Scotland. There's probably someone with nicer eyes in Scotland than me. Your skin looks like snow. Yeah, I do have very pale skin. I get called the English Rose by my friends. Bye, Delaney. Why can't people just behave? Right, the Balm Take Home the Bronze. This one's really nice, actually, and not that old. Just comes in a little, looks like a little book. Looks like that. You're going to kick me out. Not you, BC. I didn't say you. I said Delaney. There's only so many times a person can say hello, hello, hello. I mean, it's like, do you not have anything better to say than hello? That's that one. BC, not you. Oh, something's fallen. I think it's my Flower Beauty. Hello again, curly girl. You better not, otherwise no kangaroos for you. I don't want any kangaroos. BC means before century. I'm not understanding, Lewin, sorry. Have I missed something? Right, my bougiest bronzer, the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Bronzer in Nude Honey. My friend sent me this. There we go, this is going nowhere. Wait, doesn't BC mean... Ask him what it means. And why he never tells us his name. There we go for that. Staying. Right, so there's one here. I don't like the shade. I never use the shade. Easter is gone. We all know Easter's gone. I don't like the shade of this bronzer that I'm going to show you now. But I love the packaging. And when Christmas comes around, I use it as a little mirror. So part of me doesn't want to get rid of it for that reason. It's a silly reason, I know. It's only a nickname. BC means a big kangaroo with a C. Okay then. Why do people not use their actual names these days? At least the first name. Right, W7 Gingerbread Bronzer. That packaging, you can't say that isn't adorable. But it's way too dark. So I could get rid of it, but will I? Probably not. It does blend out nice. If you want to go in with a bit, it might not be too bad. I'm going to keep it. Hi, Sienna. Yes. I know you've been in a few of my lives now, haven't you, hon? Right. So, let's put these back in this little container. Stay there. And then I've got a couple more powder bronzers, and then I'm going to go over to creams. Right, one's fallen on the floor. I need to remember that. I need to pick that up. Okay, so got this Revolution one. This is really big. It's the Revolution Mega Bronzer in 01 Cool. Look, you can see I've hit pan. It's very smooth though. I think I'm going to keep this one. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Right, so Revolution, then we've got this Sunkissed, pretty Sunkissed bronzer, just in the shade Bronzer. Same, whereabouts in the UK are you from? I'm from Lancashire. Okay, so that looks like that's a marbled effect one. Do I want it? I don't think I need to keep hold of this one. Not especially as I'm keeping hold of the Revolution one, which I know is not baked, but it is a big bronzer, so keep hold of that. And then I've recently bought one into the collection from, it's a brand called Free Inner. Oh, Birmingham, yes, I think you did say last time I asked. Hi Leah. Same, wow. What's same? Sorry, Wewin. Have I missed something? Right. This one's got bulky packaging. I've not used it yet, so obviously it's not going anywhere. So that's what it looks like. It's a Free Inner one. It's just called 658, the matte bronzer. I'd say it's like at least a satin. It's got quite a bit of glow to it. There we go. By Andy, I got to go. No worries. Can you please suggest me a good lip gloss or a good lip oil? What I'm liking at the moment, Leah, is Kiko, but they're expensive, like somebody said earlier. What a lot of younger people like is Elf Revival lip oils. I don't know if you've tried them. They're relatively inexpensive, but I like the Kiko ones because they've got a really thin formula. Andy, don't forget to eat. What makes you think I've not eaten today, Wewin? Right, so of course I'm going to keep that new bronzer there. Okay, and then we've got all the contours. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Anytime. So we've got a whole great big box in here of like, well, I'll show you this first. This is from Kiko as well, but I got it from TK Maxx. So if you got a TK Maxx, TJ Maxx near you, look out for Kiko products there because they're always cheaper. This is a foundation, but for me it's more of a bronzer. What does it say? Blossoming Beauty, hydrating and long-lasting a blurring effect foundation. It's in the shade 08 Cocoa. And it looks like that. It's definitely more bronzer. I mean, it looks a bit yucky, but when you blend it out, guys, when you really blend it out, it looks so nice. I put a bit too much on my finger, I think. It's like a really nice rosy bronzer, but it looks a little bit not so nice there, doesn't it? So for now I'm keeping it. I'm just going to have to use it a bit more. I mean, I got that last September, so I've not had it ages. I do love Kiko packaging though. And then what have we got? Okay, so we've got Revolution Ultra Cream bronzer in the shade Light, and I've used quite a lot of this up. I think I'm going to be pulling this out when I do my Shop My Stash again, just to use as much of it up as I possibly can, if I can even get into it. Oh, me too, I want to get to bath. Bye, Andy. No worries, bye. So it looks like that's really emollient. That is just such a nice bronzer. So yeah, I think I'll be using that. And I need to do a Shop My Stash soon, so I think I'll be using that for that. I think people prefer Get Ready With Me, Cheryl, to actual collection and declutter videos. That's my personal thought on it. I've got quite a bougie one coming up. It's the Give Beauty, what do they call this? Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I put it in with the cream contour because I don't have as much cream contours than I do as bronzers, but it just looks like that. It's Gwen Stefani's line, so I'll swatch both individually so you can see it. So that's they call it a contour. I don't think that's a contour personally. I think it's too warm. And then I'm going to go in. I mean, the bronzer looks a lot lighter, so maybe that's why they called the cream the contour. There's been a lot of complaints with this bronzer, right? You can see, if you look at it, it is warmer, but this bronzer here in the pan, it's getting like hard pan. So even if I can't use the powder, I definitely want to use the cream. Congratulations again on 700,000 views. Well done, girl. That's for the lifetime of my channel, though. I've had my channel over 10 years. You know, but the views at the moment are rocketing, which I really appreciate. And also the subscribers are rocketing, which I really appreciate. I would absolutely love to get to 3K for Christmas, and I feel like that's doable. Because I was saying not so long ago, I want to get to 2K for Christmas. So, excuse me, let me take some water. I'm not a greedy person. I just set myself these little goals. Still, bravo. It takes hard work. There's a lot of hard work in running the channel. Right, what do we have next? Oh, you will have seen what I'm going to show you. So, Rare Beauty, Bright Side. I won't buy this again. It was a recommendation by Tammy, and she loves it. But that's the thing, isn't it? Like, I love the Hourglass powders, like the setting powders especially, and Tammy's not that keen on them. It looks nice and everything, and we'll blend it into the skin, and it does blends in nice. I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't like it as much as some of the other things I've got. I mean, I like the She Glam one more. Congrats, Andy, on... Oh, it's 700,000, not 70, Christine. Right, then we have got this NYX stick. So this NYX Wonder Stick is a highlighter and contour stick. I like using this, so like I'll contour with this side up here, and then I like using this down here because it's almost like a concealer. It's not a highlighter. I don't know what they thought they were playing at by marketing it as a highlighter, and then that's a contour stick. There we go. Yeah, I do like it. It's not the best one I've got. Pelin, congratulations, thank you. Sorry, 700,000. It's quite the achievement. It really is, because it's not easy. And it's not easy staying motivated when you're new to creating a channel. You don't get the views. So it's really, you know, you really have to motivate yourself. Bet you're chuffed to bits. I will be chuffed when I get to 100,000 views. there's always that other bit. I just kind of make little goals for myself. You're very dedicated. I'm more dedicated to the live, Cheryl, than I am to the longer form content. Longer form content video is kind of making me go, meh. I'm not really that interested in it anymore, but I do still do it. Very occasionally. I do my shop my stash on longer form content, but I might try it as a live this time when I do it. Because I can basically take my phone off the tripod like this. I'll show you. Right, so this is like my makeup basket. I take everything out. I leave some stuff in, but this is, I fill this every single month. We get like 3 or 4 weeks out of it, and I'm getting bored now with the stuff that's in here. So we'll be taking this out. I might do 2 separate videos where I take things out, and then another one where I actually put things in that I want to use for May. Can't believe we're in May already nearly. But yeah, this is where I keep things, so it's easy to reach while I'm just sat over here. I mean, it's a bit of a mess, the desk, but this is basically where you see me. Sorry guys, I will turn you around in a minute. Can you see all my Colourpop palettes? We've got a big massive shelf up there that's absolutely full of Colourpop, and that's not even all of them. Oh, I'm not happy with Colourpop though at the moment. They've brought a Tangled palette out, and I've done a dupe palette of it, but it's not the real thing, is it? You know it's not the real thing because it doesn't have a cute picture of Rapunzel on the front. Anyhow, that's everything there. I can't put any more in. I've tried putting more stuff in. I just can't. It needs to be emptied soon, and then we can go on for the following month. I was going to do it today, but I just don't know if I can be bothered. People are still voting on what palette that they want me to use. At the moment, the Huda Beauty Icy Nudes is in the running. If you haven't voted and you want to say in what I'm going to use, what palette I'm going to use next on the channel, please go over there and have a look. There's like 4 palettes on there, I think, and I would love your input. So this one, I'll probably end up using this time because it's new. I have used it. It's a Be Perfect Shape Stick Bronze Define in the shade Maple. I have used it, right, but I don't think I like it. It comes like that. It's dead handy. Like if you wanted to contour your nose, you just have to go like that, across, and then the same with your, like up there. It's really handy in the fact that you don't have to think too much about contour. It's not that creamy, and I think that's my issue. Certainly not as creamy as the Sephora one I've got. The Sephora one I've got will be coming up in a minute, and I mean, it's a nice shade, don't get me wrong, but the Sephora one is just, I think it's my holy grail. And why keep buying other things when the Sephora one's only about £12? I might just continue to buy that every time I run out. It's like when you find a holy grail eyebrow pencil and you go out and buy different ones. Like I had the holy grail elf eyebrow pencil, and Tammy was using this and it looks good on her. I don't know if it's the same shade, but I just don't like it. There's not much left in it, thank goodness. And I wouldn't repurchase that again. If I'm going to get an eyebrow pencil, it's going to be the e.l.f. one. Or showering and listening. Okay. Right, the Sephora contour stick. This, if you need a contour stick or want a contour stick, I will recommend this every single time. Again, Tammy started using this and I'm like, that looks so nice. I buy a lot that Tammy recommends, and she's not the kind of person that says, oh, you know, go out and buy it, but I mean, she's influenced me on quite a few things. So that's that shade there. Sup, mate. Not much, it's very early still. Here it's 7 minutes past 1 p.m. Right, this one can go. I remember, like, this is concealer. It's a Second Skin Enhancing Concealer by 17. And I bought it as a bronzer. It just does, well, I can get it to work as a bronzer. Look, I mean, you can get that to work quite easily as a bronzer, but I don't need it. I'm looking at it now and thinking it would quite easily work. Why do bronzers always look yucky? I'm getting rid of it. 5:07 a.m. Wow, Cheryl. Why are you not in bed, hon? Can you not sleep? I've had about 3 hours sleep. She Glam. Right, I'm going to show you now. Right, so Rare Beauty She Glam. Is this a contour? No, this is a contour stick though. And somewhere I've got the, like, the liquid version of this. I think it's on the bed. I mean, it's not as creamy as Sephora, but it's as nice as Sephora. How much have I got left? Because I'm going to have to order another one. Right, so I haven't got that much left. Once that's gone, I'm going to say to my sister, when are you putting your next She Glam order in? Is it going to be soon? Because I don't like ordering from She Glam. And I'll blend this in and you can see what this looks like. It blends in really, really nice. Where's that other one? Oh, back here. I made a mistake with it. I made a mistake with it. I thought I was getting bronzer, but this is also a contour, but it's liquid contour by She Glam. I've not used it yet, so it just comes on a little doe foot like that. It's a bit, I think it's a bit darker than the one in the stick. So that's what it looks like, very grey toned, but that blends out even better. Like, you can barely see it. Was Mum excited about the makeup? She could care less, Cheryl, really. She could care less. I've not even took it to her yet. Do you only use drugstore? No, Nashmia, sorry. I've been showing Give Beauty, I've been showing, like, Sephora's classed as drugstore, I've been showing Kiko, I've been showing Rare Beauty. You're obviously new to the channel and I've just come in late to the live. I'd say I've got more things that are high end compared to drugstore, if I had to guess. And is there something wrong with just using drugstore makeup? I know a lot of people do it. That's how I started off. Like here, for instance, Too Faced. That's not drugstore. Too Faced Bronze Peach toasted peach. This isn't really, well, it's a cream. It starts off as a cream, but then it goes into powder. So we're going to swatch this. Some drugstore is just better, in my opinion, than high end. Right, so that's that. It's looking a little bit. I need to test this really soon, because if that might need to be decluttered. So that looks like that. I wanted to ask because I only use drugstore. That's fine. I mean, like I said, I started off on drugstore makeup. Primark, Superdrug, Boots, that's all drugstore. Hi Neha. Like if people say to you, oh, I won't buy anything but high end, well, that's up to you. You buy your high end, but you can get drugstore for just as good. I mean, most of my eyeshadow palettes are probably high end. Right, and then we're down to the last one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away, grab all my highlighters. There are a lot of highlighters, so if you like highlight, come back in about 10 minutes and I'll be going through the highlighters with you. If not, I'll just see you in the next live. I'll be doing a live tonight where I put my makeup on, if you want to join me for that. Right, so this one is by Kiko again. So it's the Rebel Bouncy Blush. So it's a blusher, but it's too dark as a blush for me. It's in 01 Velvety Peach. In my opinion, it's not peach. That does not look peach, but it also doesn't look really warm as a traditional bronzer, but I like to use it as a bronzer, shall we say. Yeah, that's more of a bronzer to me because it's got like that peach undertone, but it's not a full peachy blush in my opinion. Anyway guys, we didn't get rid of a lot, but then I didn't think I would get rid of a lot. Let me talk you through how many I've got. Let's put the contours and the creams back in this box and we'll talk about these in a minute. I mean, don't let anyone shame you into what you buy. If you buy high-end, that's cool. If you buy drugstore, that's also cool. If you buy a mix, that's cool as well. I'm not sure what you're saying, Sir Jiggy. Be more specific. Right, so bronzers, how many have I got? This is powder bronzers, by the way, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, so let me get this plastic tray out. 15 powder bronzers. I have to show face palettes as well, because I've got quite a few of them. And then, like creams and things like that are in this box. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we've got 11 cream bronzers and contours. I'm not American, no funny. I'm from the UK. Right, so I'm going to go away and put all that stuff away now. If you haven't liked the video, I would really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate that. What do you mean, what? You just put, hi, are you American? I'm not American. I'm telling you I'm from the UK. I'm English. So yeah, I'm going to leave now. I'll be back in 10 minutes, and I'll talk to you all then if you want to join. Bye. Where are you? I'm at home.